Hello students, let us try to solve few problems to find incident energy on a flat plate. Okay, so before going to that, we need to understand few things. So this is Earth. This circular one is considered as Earth. So this is a equatorial line, equator. That is equator. So at this equator, our latitude angle, that is pi, is 0. Okay, and above this equator, that is in the northern hemisphere. So above this equator, pi is greater than 0, and below this equator, that is in southern hemisphere, pi is negative. That is pi is less than 0. Okay. So on the equator, if we place our solar panel on the equator, we must consider the pi latitude angle as 0, and if we place our solar panel on northern hemisphere, the pi must be greater than 0. Similarly, if it is in the southern hemisphere, it is less than 0. So India will be somewhere here on the northern hemisphere. Okay, so our anywhere in India, the pi angle will be greater than 0. Okay, so in India, pi will be greater than 0 because it is in southern hemisphere. Okay, and second parameter we need to understand is declination angle, that is delta. Declination angle. Okay, so what is this declination angle is? This is equinox line, this one here, this is equinox line here. Equinox line is parallel to our, actually it is coincides with equator line. It happens on 2 days of every year, that is on 21st March and on 21st November, so 21st September. Okay, on these 2 days our solar insolation, that is insolation line from sun, will be in coincide with the equator line. So what is declination angle now? So declination angle is nothing but solar insolation line and this equinox line, that is the angle between solar insolation line. If we consider this is the position of sun and this is the insolation line, so the angle between this insolation line and equinox line is called declination angle. Okay, so on equinox line, equinox days, that is on 21st March and 21st September, the declination will be 0 because the solar insolation will be coincides with equator line, so delta will be 0, and that is from March 21st to June, it is increasing and it is greater than 0, and it will be less than 0 for winter. So I mean to say, for summer it is greater than 0 and for winter it is less than 0. Okay, so for summer the declination angle is greater than 0, for winter it is less than 0. Okay, so these are the things you need to remember. Okay, now let us proceed further, and we have derived an expression for our incident energy. The H naught equal to 24 K LC, sorry, it is 24 K into LSC, that is mean solar constant, by pi into cos square cos delta sin omega SR plus omega SR into sin pi sin delta. So this is expression we have derived in the previous class. This is in, what are the units for our incident energy? They are kilowatt hour per meter square per day. Okay, so these are the units. So we have derived for each and every parameter here. For K equal to 1 plus 0.33 cos of 360 into n by 365. So this was for K, where n is day of the year. So I have already told you, for 1st January the n value is 1, for 31st December the n value is 365, and for 21st March the n value is 80, right? So what is LSC here? LSC is mean solar constant. It is given by 1.37 kilowatt per meter square. Okay, and what is omega SR? That is sunrise our angle, that is given as, we have derived an expression for this, that is cos inverse of minus tan pi into tan delta. Okay, so our sunrise angle depends on our latitude angle and declination angle, right? Where pi is latitude angle, location of the panel, and delta is declination angle. Delta will be positive for summer and negative for winter, and it ranges from 23.5 degrees north to 23.5 degrees south. Till the Tropic of Cancer, the declination will be happening, right? So as like this. So here you can see. So this is Tropic of Cancer line. So the solar insolation will be in between these two values of declination angle, that is 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south only. Okay, because the tilt of earth is 23.5 degrees only. Okay, now let us try to solve few problems using these formulas. Okay, so first one I am going to consider is, so I am going to find, I want to find H naught on equator on 21st of March. Okay, so what is the H naught value on equator on 21st of March? So what is its value? So we need to find H naught here. So what is the expression for H naught? That is given by 24 into K into LSC by pi into cos pi cos delta into sin omega SR plus omega SR into sin pi into sin delta. Right? So this is the expression for our incident solar energy in kilowatt hour per meter square per day. So these units should be same. Okay, now we need to find the value for the parameters pi here and delta declination angle and omega SR and K and LSC. So these are the things we need to find to substitute in this expression for incident energy. So what is pi on equator? So on equator it is 0 degrees, and what is delta on 21st March? Here 21st March is equinox day, is a equinox day, that is the declination angle will be 0. That means the solar insolation and equator will coincide and declination angle will be 0. So I consider delta naught, delta is 0 because it is on 21st March. Next we need to find omega SR, that is given by our expression cos inverse of minus tan pi into tan delta. So here pi is 0 and tan delta is also 0. So cos inverse of 0 will be pi by 2. So omega SR, that is sunrise hour angle, is pi by 2, and K is given by 1 plus 0.33 cos of 360 into n by 365. Okay, so what is n value here? N is 80 because it is on 21st March. So if you calculate from Jan 1st as 1, and n will be 80 for 21st March. So LSC is 1.37 kilowatt per meter square. So if you multiply, here we have L equal to K into LSC. So if you multiply K and LSC, you are going to get the value here as 1.38 kilowatt per meter square. Okay, so we have found K value, LSC, pi, delta, omega SR. So we can substitute all the factors here and we can find our incident energy. So incident energy H naught equal to 24. Here K into LSC will be equal to 1.38 kilowatt per meter square by pi into, here the expression will become, so in the bracket here cos pi is 0, delta is 0, so it will be 1 into 1 into sin omega SR. Here omega SR is pi by 2, and here sin pi, that is sin 0 is 0, so entire term will become 0. So we are going to left with only sin omega SR in the bracket. So this is sin omega SR. So what is omega SR here? That is pi by 2. So we are going to get 24 into 1.38 by pi into sin omega SR is pi by 2. So that will be 1. So the H naught value will be come up like 10.54 kilowatt hour per meter square per day, right? So this is the value to be found. Okay, now let us proceed. Now let us try to find length of the day, right? So here is the second question. What is the length of the day for pi equal to 0, for pi greater than 0 in summer, for pi greater than 0 in winter? So what is pi greater than 0 is meaning? So here this is Earth, this is equatorial line. At equatorial line pi equals 0, and our India will be somewhere around here. Okay, so here it is pi greater than 0. So for summer means the declination angle will be positive and insolation line will be like this, and for winter the declination angle will be negative and the insolation line will be here. Okay, so we need to consider for summer delta is greater than 0, and for winter it is delta less than 0. Okay, now let us proceed to solve for length of the day. And you need to understand one thing, that is, so what is the curve we have between LZ and hour of the day? So it is between sunset and sunrise. It can be sunrise, it can be sunset, and it is noon. So we have a curve for this, right, like this. So what is the length of this day? So the length of this day is this one. Okay, this is L. So what is this value? This is omega SR, sunrise angle, hour angle, and it is omega SS, sunset hour angle. So we already know that sunset is negative of sunrise. So the magnitude of sunset equal to magnitude of omega SR. So the total length will be omega SR magnitude plus omega SS magnitude. Okay, so that is nothing but omega SR plus omega SR. That can be written as length of the day can be considered as equal to 2 into omega SR. Okay, so this is length of the day. Okay, so we have to find this length of the day. For first one, pi equal to 0. So what is the length of the day? Okay, so what is the length of the day here? That is length of the day. It is 2 into omega SR. It is in the radians. Okay, because it is angle, it is in the radians. But we need it in hours. So what do? We need to convert this radians into hours. So that is possible by conversion factor. That is 1 pi radians will be equal to 12 hours. So 1 radian will be equal to 12 by pi. Okay, if you substitute omega SR, 1 omega SR will be equal to 12 by pi into omega SR hours. So that will be, so in place of omega SR I am substituting 12 by pi into omega SR. So now the units are hours. Okay, so this is idea. So length of the day is nothing but 24 pi by omega SR. So this is in hours now, right? This is in hours. Okay, so I hope you got this. Now we need to find omega SR, because that is the only variable we should find. So what is omega SR now? Because at pi equal to 0, okay, at pi equal to 0, omega SR expression is cos inverse of minus tan pi into tan delta, right? So this is cos omega. So at pi equal to 0, what is the value? So this value pi, tan pi will be 0. So this entire bracket value will become 0. So omega SR will become pi by 2. Okay, omega SR at pi equal to 0 is pi by 2. So let us find the length of the day. Length of the day equal to 24 by pi into omega SR is pi by 2. That will be 12 hours. That is, at pi equal to 0, the length of the day equal to 12 hours. Okay, now let us proceed for pi greater than 0 in summer. Okay, because in India pi is greater than 0, and let us see it is in summer. What is the value of length of the day in summer? Okay, so what is the length of the day? We know length of the day equal to 24 pi by 24 by pi into omega SR. So what is omega SR? Omega SR equal to cos inverse of minus tan pi into tan delta. So in summer delta is positive, delta is greater than 0. Okay, for pi greater than 0 in summer. Okay, so here pi is greater than 0 and delta is also greater than 0 because it is in summer. So pi is greater than 0 means tan pi will be positive, and here tan delta will also be positive, but overall angle of cos omega SR will be negative, tan pi into tan delta, right? So this angle, this value will be negative, that means it will come in second quadrant. So omega SR will be greater than pi by 2 because it is in second quadrant. Okay, so here length of the day will be equal to 24 by pi. Here omega SR value is greater than pi by 2, so the value of length of the day will be greater than 12 hours. Okay, so in summer when it is pi greater than 0, the length of the day is more than 12 hours because it is summer, so we obviously know that the length of the day is more for summer. Okay, and let us proceed for third question, that is C, pi is greater than 0 in winter. So the only difference here comes is delta will be less than 0. So length of the day is 24 by pi into omega SR. So here for pi greater than 0 in winter, here delta is less than 0. Okay, so when pi is greater than 0 and delta less than 0, so what is the effect of these factors on our omega SR? That is cos inverse of minus tan pi into tan delta. So here cos pi will be, so tan pi will be positive and tan delta is less than 0, so tan delta will be negative. So this negative and negative will be get cancelled and cos inverse will come up like positive, so this will be in first quadrant. So omega SR will be where less than pi by 2 because it is in first quadrant. Okay, so I can consider the omega SR is less than pi by 2. Okay, so the length of the day for winter will be 24 by pi, where omega SR is less than pi by 2, so the length of the day will be obviously less than 12 hours. So in winter it is less than 12 hours, and for summer it is greater than 12 hours, and at the equator for equinox days it is 12 hours. Okay, so here it is 12 hours for equinox days and it is greater than 12 for summer days and it is less than 12 for winter days. Okay, so these are the few examples for finding incident energy and length of the day. Okay, thank you.